Moi! Turku Yoga Guide here. In this session you will learn Prasarita Padottanasana A and B. But before that, let's talk about few words about Aparigraha, non-greed, non-grasping. And how does it apply to the yoga posture practice? Sometimes you might feel that you are not proceeding fast enough in your yoga practice. You might have the feeling that you should be doing more, deeper, or even more asanas, more postures. But it's nothing to worry about, and especially nothing to hurry about. Take your time, and the postures, the asanas, they will come when the time is right, when your body is strong enough and you have gained some more flexibility. So already from the beginning, start to build up your practice little by little and be content with the poses that you can already do. So try not to collect yoga poses. Collect rather yoga practices. The more you practice, the more you will learn, and your body will also become stronger and more flexible along the way. So let's take a look at the Prasarita Padottanasana A and B. In this pose, you might need to use some yoga blocks. So make sure you have maybe 1 or 2 blocks somewhere nearby so you can grasp them whenever you have the need for them. Start the pose in Samastitihi. And once again, step to your right and open your legs wide apart. And the width of your legs depends on your flexibility. Place your hands on your lower belly. Activate Mula Bandha, so draw the pelvic floor in, so close it. And then also lift the pelvic floor up towards your navel. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, create more space between the navel and the tailbone, look up towards the ceiling. And now as you exhale, fold down and try to reach your palms all the way to the floor. If you cannot place the hands directly on the floor, use the blocks underneath your hands. And you can turn the blocks around so you might find the right height for your body. Or another option is to widen your legs a little bit more. Make sure your toes are pointing a little bit inwards, so you are internally rotating your legs from the hip sockets. So avoid turning your legs outwards. So turn your heels outwards, point the toes inwards. If needed, place your hands on the blocks and make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. As you inhale, lengthen your spine and look up. As you exhale, fold all the way down and now try to reach the top of the head towards the floor. If you cannot reach the top of the head on the floor, it's okay. But if you have the hands already on the floor, you might want to place a block underneath your head so you can rest the weight of the head on the block. Or place the head directly on the floor. Make sure you keep your elbows close to each other instead of letting the elbows drop outwards. So you want to align your fingers with your wrists, elbows, and your shoulders. So you are activating your shoulder blades. And then you stay here for 5 in and exhalations. After the 5th exhalation, inhale, straighten your elbows, press the hands firmly on the floor, lengthen your spine and look up. Exhale and stay here and activate your bandha, especially the pelvic floor. With the strong legs, inhale, come all the way up back to standing. Exhale and stay here and find your bandhas again. Find your pelvic floor muscles. That was the A. And now we do the B. As you inhale, open your arms by your sides. Exhale, place the fingers back to your lower belly. Once again, inhale, lengthen your navel and your tailbone far away from each other. As you exhale, fold all the way down and try to reach the top of the head to the floor. You can place the block underneath your head if needed. Stay here for 5 breaths. And here you have 2 options. You can either have your elbows pointing to the side, or you can draw the elbows together so you also activate the upper back by bringing the shoulder blades together. And you stay here for 5 breaths. Then inhale, come all the way up back to standing. Exhale and stay, find your pelvic floor muscles again. Once again, inhale, open your arms by your sides. And as you exhale, step your legs together in Samastitihi. So in this pose, when you have your legs wide open, you are still stretching and strengthening your legs, but you are also bending forward. So you are also activating the upper body. First, you have the hands on the floor, so they are actively pressing towards the floor. And then on the B version, you have the fingers on the lower belly, either the elbows pointing to the side, or you draw your shoulder blades together and bring your elbows also together. And that's the 2 options. But now remember, you should not be collecting yoga poses. On some days, it might be enough to do the A version and just skip the B version. On some days, it might be good for your body to do both A and B. So it's always that way that you first do the A and then B, or you just skip the B and are happy with the version A. In the following session, we will be exploring some more forward bending. So this is a preparation for something that is coming up on the next session. Kiitos, moi moi!